Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a skincare routine. I was debating if I should do this video or not because I'm not like I mentioned in my face makeup routine, which I will link down below, that I don't do my skincare I do it once a day, but I don't do it as much as I should. But I feel like this would be very important, like I said in the face makeup routine, that in order to get a good face makeup, you need to have a good skincare. And even though I don't do this stuff twice a day, I try to. Most of the time I do. Probably like 2-3 days I'm too lazy or I forget, whatever. So usually I only do about once a day, but most of the time I do it twice a day. So okay, so I was saying in that face makeup routine that I think it's very important that your skincare is that it works for you, because if it doesn't, your makeup's just gonna not look very good. When I first started makeup, I'm like, how do these people get such a good, like, flawless face and everything? And I wasn't doing skincare at that time. So once I started to do it, oh my gosh, such a huge difference I've noticed. So yeah, I don't have that much stuff, just because, you know, skincare can kind of be expensive. But now there's one thing that I'm trying to get onto now is I have quite a bit of high-end products for makeup wise, but I'm starting to tell myself, if you have money and you want to go buy makeup, what's the point of buying a high-end makeup product and then it not working because your skin is crap? So I kind of feel like, you know, if I want to go buy a makeup product, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to buy a skincare product. So I have a lot of drugstore here and some samples as well. But let me just tell you my skin type. I have dry combination-ish skin. I'm mostly dry, but I do get a little oily in my forehead and my chin and then like right here. But it's still dry when I get oily. Like, you can still see dryness. Yeah, my skin is weird. But mainly dry is what I have. So if you have oily skin, you might not like this, but it may work for you. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna start with what I do in the morning. Like I said, I try to do it twice a day, but if I don't, I try and do it every morning, because I feel like if I do it in the morning and then at night I forget and I wake up, I can just, you know, I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's what I try and do. I try and do it every single morning. So usually the first thing I will do is take this little scrubbing pad. I might have close-ups of everything, but I feel like, you know, these are pretty big products. You can see what they look like. But yeah, I take this little scrubbing pad that came off of like some L'Oreal product, and I take my Philosophy Purity. This is just a little like sample one. And I just take a little bit of that and I just put it onto my pad and start to scrub my face. This is an extremely gentle exfoliator pad, but it works really good. Why get the Clarisonic when you can just use this? I think they still make this, but I think it's like a yellow color. If you heard thunder, it's about to rain. So I gotta try and hurry up. But yeah, I really like this. It exfoliates my skin enough so that I don't feel like, oh, my skin is so rough and stuff. And then Philosophy Purity is one of my favorite, well, no, it is my favorite facial wash. I'm kind of running low on it. I have another little one, but it's good stuff, guys. It's great if you have dry skin, because it's not, if you're using anything in your skincare that makes, unless it says it's anti-aging, if it is making your face feel tight, like it's pulled back or something, you need to cut it out of your skincare. It's just drying out your skin. Even if you have oily skin, you don't want to dry out your skin. That's like the worst possible thing you could do. So this is really good. I know a lot of people who have oily skin, dry skin, love using this. It never strips my skin, which is great. I love it. And then usually after that, but let me just say real quick, sorry, I forgot to mention at the beginning before I said any of that, is if I'm gonna go somewhere, or I'm gonna film a video, or I'm gonna just put makeup on that day, I will wait about an hour before I have to do my makeup. So let's say I get up at like 9, which I don't get up at 9, I get up at like 8:30. Let's say I get up at 8:30 and I'm like, oh yeah, today I have to go to the store at 10. I will do my skincare at 9. You don't want, well, in order to get like your face makeup or any makeup that you put on to look as good as new, or look as good as you want it to, you want to do your skincare at least an hour before you need to get ready. It just helps so that it goes into your skin, really moisturizes, make sure everything is nice. And then if you do it, like I feel like if I do it like I wake up at 8:30, I do my skincare, and I don't go out till like 2, I feel like my makeup does not look as good. My skin is just, you know, it's not very new, if that makes any sense whatsoever. And I just want to mention, I have absolutely nothing on my face except for some chapstick, because I'm like, this is a skincare video, I should tell you guys. Or I should show you guys what my skin looks like. So yeah, I like to do my skincare at least an hour before I'm about to get ready, no more than like an hour and 30 minutes. So yeah, that might help you as well. So after I do the Philosophy Purity, I will go in with my moisturizer. So in the morning time, I will use this, even at nighttime, because personally, I have not found a nighttime moisturizer that I like. They're all too thick and make me feel so heavy, and like, I just don't like it. So I will use this morning and night, if I do my skincare at night. This is the Clean and Clear Morning Burst Hydrating Gel Moisturizer. It's not the best for dry skin people because it is oil free, so if you have oily skin, you will absolutely love this. It's definitely a gel formula, but honestly it works for me for the time being, and you know, it's good. I really like it. Now if that morning or night I'm feeling super dehydrated, or my skin is feeling super dehydrated, I will use the Origins Ginzing Energy Boosting Moisturizer. Now this thing is expensive. I do not, this is a sample size, so I didn't buy this. Well, kind of did, kind of didn't, but it's a sample. I have a little bit left in there. I don't know if I would ever purchase it because I think it's like $50 or $60 for a size that's just, I think, a little bit bigger than this one. So I don't know, but it's really good, guys. It's still like a gel formula, but it's a little bit heavier than the Clean and Clear. That's actually what I used today. So yeah, all I have on my skin today is moisturizer, eye cream, and chapstick, but that was like an hour ago. So yeah, I really like this stuff. I don't know if it's worth $50 or $60 though. It's not that life-changing. Okay, now which today is a hair wash type of day, I wash my hair, well, I take a shower every single day, but I wash my hair 3-4 times a week. And if you're like, oh, that's super gross, no, it's not. It's amazing for your hair. Your hair needs the natural oils that it produces. If you were to wash your hair every day and you notice your hair is very dry, that is one of the reasons. At least wash your hair every other day, but I try and do it 3-4 times a week. So whenever I wash my hair is when I deep exfoliate my skin. I do it about 3 and 4 times. So I exfoliate about 3-4 times a week. And some people say, you know, just 2 to 3, but my skin is so dry. If I don't do it 3 to 4 times, I'm like dry patches everywhere. So I try and do it 3-4 times a week. This is wet. Okay, so I keep it in my shower. This is the Clean and Clear Deep Action Exfoliating Scrub. This, when I first got it, this is actually my 3rd one. I go through these so fast. I don't know why. Well, I know why. It's never filled to the top. But when I first got this, I hated it. It had like that aftershave men sort of like cooling effect. So you absolutely cannot get this too close to your eyes or else they will burn. But seriously, guys, this stuff is amazing. It's more of a, I don't want to say harsh. I would say it's like a medium exfoliator. So it's like a gel consistency with a ton of beads in it. So I would say try it out. I think it's really freaking good. It's only like $8 at the drugstore. Usually I can get them on sale or go to like the dollar store or something. But I love this stuff. Like, wow, I've never felt like my nose or my, you know, just anything so freaking, like, not dry and not, I don't know, I just love it. It's great stuff, guys. So I will do that first in the shower, and then I will take the Philosophy Purity. I have a big one as well, which I'm running. But I will take this and then wash my face with it. That's all I do in the shower, just something really simple. And then when I get out, I will put on, you know, the Clean and Clear moisturizer. And then sometimes, I don't like to do this too often because you don't want to over hydrate the under eyes or else that can create creasing with your concealer. But if I'm doing it at nighttime, sometimes I take a shower at night. Most of the time it's in the daytime. But if I do it at night, that's, you know, I do the exfoliator, cleanser, moisturizer, and then if I go for an eye cream, which I'll do about once, twice a week, because my under eyes are pretty hydrated already, I find. So one of the ones I like to use if I'm only, you know, if I'm doing this at night, I will use the Origin's Ginzing Refreshing Eye Cream to brighten and depuff. So it came with that little thing, so it's another little sample. This stuff is amazing. This is another expensive product, so I don't know if I'd ever what's it called, repurchase or purchase the full size, and have to find something at the drugstore that's similar. But this stuff is amazing. Seriously, I woke up the next day, or I've done it plenty of times before, but I wake up the next day and they're super like brightening. That, like, you can see I have some darkness under here because I haven't used this in about a week. Again, I don't like to hydrate too much under there, so I have a little bit more darkness than I should. But when I put this on, oh my gosh, it's incredible, guys. So in the daytime, if I want to apply a eye cream, I'll apply the Clarins Super Restorative Total Eye Concentrate. Again, another sample. Honestly, if you guys want to like get high-end skincare, just get some samples and see if you like it or not. I got this actually for free, no money, no points from Sephora, anything. I really like this stuff. It's kind of like, no, it is a gel formula. I used this today underneath my eyes. It doesn't help with like depuffing or the darkness underneath your eyes. All it helps with is to hydrate them. That's about it. So I don't know if I'd ever repurchase this because I don't know how much the full size is, but it's probably not worth how much it is. If it was $5, I'd probably get it, but it's good though. Okay. Now, when I have a full face of makeup on, like, I'll probably do this today. If I do go bike riding, I will put on, you know, I just filmed a video or something, so I have a full face of makeup on, and I want to go bike riding that day. What I will do, because I like to wash my face after I bike ride, so I will take my simple cleansing micellar water, and I will just remove my entire face with this. Remove my face, or remove all of my makeup with this. This stuff is amazing. It's super duper hydrating. It's one of the most hydrating toners that I've ever had. So again, a toner should, none of your skincare should make you feel like your skin is stripped. So just make sure none of that is doing that. If it is, you really need to get rid of that, unless it's anti-aging. So I have tried so many toners, and this is the only one that does not dry out my skin. So that's one time I'll use it. Or if like at nighttime I'm doing my skincare and I was wearing a full face of makeup at that time and I just don't feel completely clean, I'll go in with that as like a toner. And it's something that you don't need to wash off. So like I was saying, I'll do that before my bike ride, and then when I get back from my bike ride, I'll go in with Philosophy Purity and then moisturizer. Good to go. Because, you know, I sweat when I go bike riding. I don't want to like do my skincare, sweat, and then have to do my skincare all over again. It's pretty stupid. So another that I just want to mention that I use most of the time, which I probably won't repurchase, the Philosophy Purity, just because I don't have the money for it, but I definitely do like this better than this, what's this called, facial wash. But I have a full thing of this, so I'm not going to purchase the Philosophy Purity right now. Once I get money, I definitely will, because I love that. But this is, the Philosophy is like a 10 out of 10. This is probably like an 8 out of 10, so it's not bad. It is the simple moisturizing facial wash. Cleanses and hydrates. This is such a weird texture. It's kind of, which is kind of disgusting, but it has like a snot texture. It's very, very thick and like sticky. I don't know. It's just a weird texture, but it is really nice. It doesn't dry out my skin whatsoever, but I don't feel like it removes my makeup as good as the Purity one. So it's good, but I don't know if I run out of this, if I ever would repurchase it. I wanted to mention it just in case you're looking for a good drugstore one. It is really good. It's just not as good as my Philosophy Purity. If I didn't try the Purity and I only tried this one, I'd say it's pretty amazing. Okay, I think I just have one more thing. Well, a couple more things. Pore strips. I have tried the Biore pore strips, and those are like $8 for like 8 or something of them. They do not work for crap. They are terrible. I don't like them. These are amazing. These are the Family Dollar ones. It comes with 8 of them. I think they're like $3.75, which is amazing. And it's compared to Biore strips. So it's deep cleansing pore strips. Oh my gosh. These things are amazing. I just used one today, and I didn't even think I had that many blackheads in my nose. I have a ton of blackheads. Like, seriously, that's like one of my biggest problems in my skin. I have blackheads all over my nose, but it's a lot better since I've been, you know, exfoliating and using pore strips. So I will only use these about once every 2-3 weeks because it does dry out my nose a little bit. You know, it's pretty harsh. Even the Biore strips did that. I have not found a pore thing that does not dry out my skin. So it's just something that comes with that. So I try not to do it too much because then, you know, my nose is super dry and I have to moisturize like 5 minutes. So a couple last things is I don't know if you didn't notice, but, well, you probably noticed on my skin, but I have a lot, or not a lot, but I have a good amount of pimples, like especially, you hear that? My room rattles so much when there's thunder. I don't know if you can notice though, I have a lot of, not a lot, but I have a good amount of pimples on my forehead and just a little bit on my chin. And I don't know if you noticed in my skincare, I didn't mention anything that helped with acne because everything that I've tried that says, you know, removes acne but super hydrating. No, my skin either breaks out even more or is intensely dry to where I can't get it back to normal. So I don't use anything to do with acne. Even if I have a pimple, I don't put acne treatment on it. It just dries it out even more and dries out the area even more. I just can't use acne stuff. So yeah. By the way, if you guys have this right here, these orange lines, I just recently got them like a couple months ago, not even like a month ago. I have no idea what they are. I need to look something up about them. But I just like got it out of nowhere and it's like not attractive at all. So if you guys have that, please let me know, or if you guys know what it is. I don't like it. Okay, so another thing I want to mention is this right here. I got this for Christmas. Let's see what it is. It's the Turby Band by Turby Twist. This stuff, or this thing is amazing. What I used to do before I had that is tie up my hair and then put 2 pins to hold back my bangs. But I always still got my hair wet. And let's say I, you know, just did my hair, it's all curled or straightened, whatever. And then I get it wet. I'm like, are you serious? So usually I do my makeup first though, but this is amazing if you don't want to get your hair wet. I think you can just find it at any drugstore. But it's like a big, like, you know, those headbands, you know? It's like a big one. It holds your hair back. It's just great, okay? I love it. Another thing that I want to mention, last thing, is this right here. Water. I used to be a huge, like, I've been off of it for I think 2 years, a year, 2 years, probably 2 years. So I used to be a huge Coca-Cola drinker. Like, I used to drink a 12-pack in like 2 days. Ridiculous. So ever since, once I got off of that and I started drinking water, I've noticed such a big difference in my skin. It's not as dry. It's not as pimply as it was. Seriously, guys, water can make all the difference. I don't know how much this is. Let's see. This is 16 ounces, so there's 2 cups in here. I try and drink at least like 5 to 7 of these a day. So I try and get a little bit more than I'm supposed to, but it helps. So I think that's all I have to mention for my skincare, guys. I hope I wasn't like all over the place. I kind of feel like I was, but hopefully you guys understood me. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. I'm going to be filming a makeup tutorial after this. So it's probably going to, I think I'm going to put on my skincare video first and then that. So watch out for the tutorial. I have no idea what I'm doing. So yeah, and I need to get going before it rains. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye. My under eyes are pretty hydrated. So yeah, Lord, this is gonna be all up over the place. It's just, if it I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Let's do a different one.